Here we are today, a Monday. A lot of work. First of all, we'll be looking at a couple of topics today. Let's start off with Southern Kaduna and the recurring security issues in Southern Kaduna. Well, as you know, or maybe you don't, Southern Kaduna, there's a preponderance of Christians there, and they have long been complaining that this thing we call marginalization in different parts of the country is a very, very serious affliction to them in Southern Kaduna. And a Southern Kaduna rights activist, Mr. Francis Damina, is our guest this morning. He's also a commentator on religion and society. So good morning to you, Francis. Thank you for making time for us this morning.
Thank you, Uncle Yori. It's nice to be here as always.
Yes, as always. Well, I like the way you're smiling because that will sort of give me some optimism that perhaps there is indeed a chink of light, shall we say. Because reading your writings, because you're a prolific writer also on the same subject matter, you're not at all satisfied with the state of progress of relations between integrating Southern Kaduna, to use your word, integrating Southern Kaduna and the rest of the country, and it's a religious thing. Give us a background, if you would brief, please, so that people could understand where the apprehension is coming from in relation to Southern Kaduna.
Thank you very much, Uncle Yori. Pundits have gone to town with a lot of theories and postulations. And then it is really very difficult to pinpoint as to which is the superior theory.
Hello.
Please continue.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Please continue. You just got to, it's quite difficult to, pinpoint the particular vexation or something like that. But please continue.
Uncle Yori, whatever may be the reasons behind insecurity in Southern Kaduna, which is not only peculiar to Southern Kaduna because it's a national issue. Everywhere you go to, there is a sense of insecurity, and then people feel that Nigeria has become or turned into what is called the Hobbesian cul-de-sac, which is that life as in a state of nature has become nasty, brutish, and short. But whatever may be the reasons, since the coming of President Tinubu and then with the appointment of the service chiefs, I think things have improved. I have been on the run far away from my village as a result of insecurity. So many people have been killed, so many lives have been lost, and so on. Way back in November, they came for me. Luckily for me, I was away. But unfortunately, some of my siblings were killed. And then repeatedly, they have been coming to the village, going after people. It may even interest you to know that I come from the same village with the former Director General of the National Institute, Kuru, Professor Yakubu Sanke. And the very day I was leaving the village to Port Harcourt to attend Bishop Kuka's book launch, Witness to Reconciliation, was the very day he came to the village, and it was the very night that he was killed by these bandits, so to say. But having said all that, with the appointment of the service chiefs, things have stabilized. In fact, I just came from my village, and then I saw that many people who have spent quite a lot of time in exile have come back home. We had a burial of one of our mothers, and then I saw that people came home and then they are relaxed, and then everybody is going to farm because of, lastly, I think because of the symbolism of the appointment of the service chief, especially for the fact that one of our own, that is the chief of defense staff, who is from Zangon Katav local government, who is a son of the soil, has been appointed. So I think that sent a signal to the region. And as you could see, or you may have seen, with his appointment, so many women in the market square went dancing. The whole Southern Kaduna went on jubilation, and then people are still jubilating, and then it has given them a psychological security, so much so that I saw people in the last few days that I've been in the village, I saw people going to their farmlands, and then nothing has happened except that there are some pockets of criminalities here and there, and so on. So, but for the symbolism of the appointment of the Chief of Defense Staff, I think the bandits have gone on vacation. So we don't know what that means, but to my mind, I would say it is a map reading into the heart and mind of the president, which is to say that the body language of every president matters. President Tinubu has demonstrated to the people of Southern Kaduna and across that he is not ready to tolerate the insecurity that has lingered over these years. And then when you go to the marketplaces, all you hear is that the bandits had told our people that the Chief of Defense Staff happens to be an Atiap man, a Katap man from Zangon Katap, and that he's not going to tolerate them, and so on. So for a very long time, I think since his appointment, and then since the epiphany of sort of the body language of the president, the bandits themselves have gotten the message that it's not going to be business as usual.